Jai Gurudev children. Today we are going to teach you lesson number 2nd for class 9 standard. That is the sound of music. This sound of music divided into 2 parts. Each part focus on 2 musicians. That is Evelyn Glennie and Bismillah Khan. Part first throws light on Evelyn Glennie's life and struggle to become a successful musician. She has a talent to play hundreds of instruments perfectly. In this story, we will see how she gained international recognition. And students, you will learn she is a multi-percussionist. Percussionist means talwadak. What interesting is the Evelyn is the profoundly deep. Profoundly means पूरी तरह से. Deep means गहरा. The musicians learn to listen to music through her body, not ears. She does not hear the music, but she feels it. Students, you will learn that when she was 11 years old, she found out she had trouble hearing. Nonetheless, that she did not stop her from pursuing her career in music. Thus, her teacher Ron Forbes was the one to recognize her talent. He unlocked doors to her potential and helped her achieve the impossible. She is now one of the most renowned names in the music industry. She has many accolades and awards to her names and serves great inspiration to the specially abled community. In this story, there are 4 characters. Evelyn Glennie, she was profoundly deaf. Isabel Glennie, her mother. Ron Forbes, her music teacher. And Deborah Cowley, writer of this story. Now, we will see this story pictorial way. The scene is of the train platform. It is underground and there is a huge rush at the platform. People are pushing each other to get away. There was a small thin girl. It is Evelyn. Evelyn is standing at the railway platform waiting for the train. And just as she feels the vibration of the approaching train, she realizes that the train is about to come. She gets nervous and excited. This is the train that will take Evelyn to London. She is going to London to learn music as she got admission in the Royal Academy of Music. Right now, Evelyn is in Scotland. Life in Scotland is not as fast as in London. London has very fast life, so that is why Evelyn is nervous because she is leaving Scotland for London. And she is excited also because she is doing something that she always dream of. She is going to the Royal Academy of Music to learn music. Evelyn is 17 years of age. She is a teenager and she is fresh from a Scottish farm. As Evelyn is from Scotland, which has more of farms and countryside, so she has not seen fast life. That is why she is nervous, and the writer says that she is fresh from a Scottish farm. Evelyn could not hear, and this was a bigger challenge for her. Moving from a rural area to a fast life was a smaller challenge. Evelyn faced a much bigger challenge, that was her inability to hear. Slowly she started losing the power of hearing, and one day she was absolutely deaf. Isabel Glennie is the name of Evelyn's mother. Evelyn's mother, Isabel, recollects one incident when Evelyn was 8 years old. She says that Evelyn was waiting for her turn to play the piano, but when her name was called out, she did not respond. And her mother realized that Evelyn did not respond to her name. That means she did not hear her name being called out. As Evelyn lost her sense of hearing in phases, it was a gradual process. In the beginning, when she could hear partially, she managed to hide this disability from her friends and teachers. When Evelyn was 11 years old, her marks had started deteriorating. The headmistress requested her parents to take Evelyn to the doctor. When the doctor checked upon Evelyn, he found out that Evelyn had lost the sense of hearing. The doctor advised Evelyn's parents that they should get hearing aids for her. He also suggested that Evelyn should be sent to school for the deaf children. When Evelyn discovered that she could not hear and that she would be sent to a school for deaf children, that she was not as good as normal children, her world became colorless. It turned black. Now what does this mean? Everything suddenly looked black. It means that all of a sudden you get school bad news. You get some news that you don't accept, and in return you see blackness all around you. That is how Evelyn responded to this news. This shows Evelyn had determination. Although Evelyn got such a shocking news, still she was determined and she did not want to give up. As Evelyn was passionate about music, this news also did not break her. She was determined to live life like normal people and follow her interest in music. When Evelyn saw a girl playing the xylophone, she wanted to play it too. Now on one hand, Evelyn's teachers discouraged her because they knew that she could not hear and hearing was an important part of music. But Ron Forbes saw that Evelyn was very passionate about music and so he decided something. Ron Forbes thought that he would teach Evelyn to feel music. He took two large drums and he turned them to different notes. Drums are musical instruments and he turned them to different notes. So the sound produced by the drums was different. So it was distinct. Both the drums made different sounds. Then he said that don't try to listen through your ears. He said that try to sense it. Try to feel the music some other way. Now as Ron had turned both the drums to different notes, the upper part of Evelyn's body above the waist could feel the higher notes of the drum and the lower part of her body, the part down from the waist, could feel the lower notes of drum. This is how Evelyn can listen to sound although she cannot hear. She can sense different notes in different parts of a body. Ron Forbes taught Evelyn to respond to different sounds. Different parts of Evelyn's body responded to different sounds and that is how she could identify the sounds and the different vibrations. Now once she could identify the sounds and vibration, the hurdle had been overcome and Evelyn's career went upward. As she had determination to become famous, a good musician, and she also did a lot of hard work. Once Evelyn overcame the hurdle, she started sensing the different sounds through the different parts of her body. She progressed in her career. Young people means people like who are in college or high school. Orchestra means group of musicians. So Evelyn toured the United Kingdom and performed with a youth orchestra. By the time Evelyn reached the age of 16 years, she had decided to make music her life. Evelyn gave an audition for the admission to the Royal Academy of Music and her score was the highest in the history of the Academy. No other person had scored such a high score as Evelyn did. So, initially, Evelyn performed in a group and as she got well in her music, as she got confident, she started performing alone. She had achieved all the top awards by the time she had completed her 3-year course at the Royal Academy of Music. If anyone says that Evelyn has done something great, she does not acknowledge that. She is very humble and down to earth. Evelyn says that two important things for success are firstly hard work and secondly aim. She says that if you work hard and you have an aim, a target which you have to achieve, then you will definitely achieve it. So Evelyn also achieved her goal. She worked hard and she had an aim to become the topmost, the most famous, the most sought after musician of the world, and she did that. She gained mastery of almost 1000 musical instruments and she is the most popular multi-percussionist of the world. She has a very busy schedule. She has programs and concerts all over the world. When you watch Evelyn's work or perform so effortlessly although she cannot hear, you get very curious because Evelyn can identify the slightest, the minute sound made by the musical instruments. Now the writer Debra Cowley took Evelyn's interview which lasted for 2 hours and Debra says that Evelyn never missed a single word that she spoke. Evelyn says that those men who have long used bushy beards give her trouble. Why do they give her trouble? Because when they speak, she cannot see their lip movement as their lips are covered with the bushy beards. Evelyn says that she does not only see the lip movement of the person's face to make out what the person is speaking, she sees the whole face. That means the entire expression of the face of the speaker makes Evelyn identify or know what the person is saying. She adds the expression of the eyes, helps Evelyn make out what the person sitting in front of her is saying. The writer says that Evelyn's speech is flawless and she has Scottish accent. Evelyn says that she can speak clearly because she had learned the language. She studied till the age of 11, till the time she could hear. But after becoming deaf, Evelyn also learned 2 new languages. She has learned French and basic Japanese. So one wonders that how could she learn these 2 new languages also despite her deafness. So her Evelyn explained that how does they identify music? It creates sensation in her skin, in her cheekbones and even her hair. So every part of Evelyn's body responds to music. When she plays the xylophone, she uses sticks and she can sense the vibration of the sound produced by the xylophone pass through the sticks up into her fingertips. When Evelyn plays the drum, she leans towards the drum and she can feel the echo flowing into her body. Whenever Evelyn performs, she performs on a wooden platform and she removes her shoes so that she can feel the vibration of the musical instruments pass through the floor into her feet and up her legs. That is how she can feel the sound of the musical instruments. Now Evelyn is a delight to hear. She gives very good solo performances. In the year 1991, she was presented with this award, Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award for performing solo. According to James, God took away Evelyn's hearing ability, but in return, he gave her a strong power of sensing sounds which enabled her to become a great musician. Evelyn is very hardworking. She does not stop working. Now to be at par with those people who can hear, who are classical musicians, Evelyn works very hard. Evelyn says that the rewards she gets for her hard work are huge and big. Evelyn does charity also. She gives free concerts in hospitals and prisons. She also takes classes for young musicians, for those children who want to learn music. Evelyn is an inspiration for all. She is an ideal, and Richlin, who belongs to the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children, says that Evelyn is an inspiration for those children who cannot hear. And when they get to know Evelyn's story, they feel that they can accomplish everything, they can fulfill all their dreams. Evelyn Graney has achieved so much in life, and those people who are double her age have also not achieved those many things, that much popularity and those many awards as Evelyn has done. Evelyn's story is an inspiration to those people who are physically disabled. They feel that if Evelyn can achieve her dreams, even they can. And Evelyn has given a lot of pleasure to her audience by playing such good music. Now we will see the words meaning of this lesson. Now it's time of homework. Answer the questions. Question number 1. How old was Evelyn when she went to the Royal Academy of Music? Question number 2. When was her deafness first noticed? When was it confirmed? Question number 3. Who helped her to continue with music? What did he do and say? I hope you understood part 1 today of the lesson The Sound of Music. Jai Hind.